Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hope everyone's having a fabulous day. If you guys haven't gotten a chance to subscribe to this channel, please do so. I try and make videos on a regular basis. Sometimes not so regular, especially this time of year, right? We're going into the holiday seasons. We're ending our third quarter, going into the last phase of 2019. And this video, really, I want to talk about this time of year, because I talk to a lot of people, as you guys know, about credit every day. And a lot of times when I'm talking to people, I try to get an understanding of how they can get into $30,000 to $50,000 worth of credit card debt. And a lot of times people don't have an answer. Usually the answer is, I really don't know how I got here. I don't see where all the money went. And that's usually the answer that I get with people with that much credit card debt. And it's of my opinion that what happens is people start living off of their credit, where they will become addicted to credit, meaning um, they said, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead, and especially like for this time of year, I'm just gonna go ahead and purchase presents, and I'll spend 2020 um, trying to pay off my credit card. Right? They'll basically max out their credit card. You got Thanksgiving, they'll buy flights for to go see their family. Then you got Christmas, where you gotta buy presents, and then you got New Year's. You gotta take your loved ones out for a good time at the end of the year, and then they'll spend all of 2020 trying to take care of 2019, the end of 2019. Like they will do great all the way up to this point. And I want to emphasize that right now is not the time to play that game. Not only are you playing a very dangerous game where you could rack up a lot of credit card debt, because I've been teaching you guys how to get credit, but it's also important for me to get you guys to understand the dangers in getting credit, right? But you're also playing a game where you're spending almost double for whatever it is that you're trying to purchase. Especially if you're just starting out building credit, chances are you don't have that really great credit card interest, and usually even then it's not a great interest rate. But right now we're all paying about 20% interest for that item. And if you're spending 2-3 years to purchase you purchase something, and you spend 2-3 years trying to pay that credit card off, you're paying almost double, if not double, for whatever it is that you bought. So whenever you put something on credit card, if you think that you're going to be able to take it in and pay it off within next year, I want you to look at that product and ask yourself a very important question. Are you willing to pay double for whatever it is that you're buying? Right? If you're not going to pay it off by the end of your billing cycle, or the end of the month even. If you're going out purchasing tires for your car, right? And you're just thinking, well, rather than using my savings, I'm going to put it on my credit card, right? Well, if you look at it, let's say your tires cost, $500. Are you willing to spend $1,000 on those same tires? And if the answer is no, then either purchase them cash, or don't get them, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to get, unless it's an absolutely a necessity for you to get through the next phase, right? And that's what I want you guys to really focus on, is really staying disciplined, especially right now, right? Right now is not the time to play that game. If you find yourself in a position where you're carrying balances from one month to the next month, focus on getting control of that situation. focus on it, because it's really important that you understand that you're losing the credit game if you're carrying balances. If you're carrying balances, then the only thing that you're doing is putting money into these banks' pockets, and they know it. You worked really, really hard to get to where you're at right now. You worked really, really hard. Now is not the time to blow it. It's the end of the year. It's holiday season. And what I want you guys to focus on, I know I talk to you guys and I tell you guys, don't go over 10% on your credit cards. But right now, I want everyone to focus on paying off debt. If you don't have to use your credit cards right now, don't use them. Keep them open. Keep your credit cards open. Don't use them. Get it to a zero balance and just wait until next year, because I don't want you guys to get in the habit of using credit without understanding the consequences, right? Like I said, I talk to people every day about credit, and more times than not, most people that use their credit don't understand how they got here. I just spoke with a gentleman last night, and he was in a situation where he had, I think it was like $15,000 worth of credit card debt, and his question to me was, should I file a bankruptcy? Right? And I'm not an attorney, I'm not a tax professional, I'm not a financial advisor in any kind of way. I'm just a guy that gives my opinion on credit, and I try and, get you guys to understand the different, vehicles that are out there for you guys to get to the next level. And so if you're getting yourself into a situation where your bills are getting out of hand, your credit is getting out of hand, this is when I start thinking of myself like a Dave Ramsey. You have to focus on getting out of debt. Using credit repair or using bankruptcy is not a way to, rack up a whole bunch of debt and try and avoid responsibility, right? And if you're thinking of that, well, I always got bankruptcy or I always got credit repair, you're just shooting yourself in the foot, right? So I just wanted to touch bases with you guys. I didn't want to make a long video, but I do want you guys to focus on paying down your debt, especially with the way, the economy is shaping out. We really don't know exactly where everything is going, right? We don't know what 2020 is going to bring us, or 2021 is going to bring us. So we need to really focus on paying off our credit card debt and getting ourselves in a better situation. If we can start focusing on getting our expenses down and getting our budget together for 2020, we can go into 2020 the right way. And far too often, I see people using credit in the wrong way, right? And I'm guilty of it. I do the same thing. I don't want to sit here and act like, I'm on a pedestal and I'm talking down to you guys, because I'm guilty of it as well. A lot of times when I make videos, sometimes I'm talking to myself. Sometimes I'm just trying to reinforce my belief system into me, right? So if you guys are sitting there wondering, why is Kenny always talking down? Please understand, all these things that I'm telling you guys, I'm guilty of it also, right? And so no way, shape, or form am I trying to tell somebody to do something when I'm, doing the same thing sometimes and think that I'm better than somebody. No, this is for all of us. This YouTube channel is for all of us to get ourselves into a better financial situation. So if you guys haven't gotten a chance to subscribe, please subscribe. If you guys find yourself in a credit situation and you guys have questions on how to build credit, I try and talk to you guys about building credit. I try and teach people on how to build credit. And if you guys need help or have any question, you guys can always reach out to me, Kenny@CreditLiving.com. Email me. I'm getting bombarded with emails, and I'm trying to reach out to everybody. I'm trying to respond to everybody's questions. But please understand, I do have a trucking company that I'm on this truck pretty much every day, but I do, want to reach out to everybody that sends me emails and answer as many questions as I possibly can. So sometimes you may have to hit me up again. Um, if it's really important, you guys can always, give me a call, 858-442-4498. A lot of times people are surprised that, I answer my phone, but that's what phones are there for. And I get people that, when you're going to make a video on SelfLender, just understand I'm going to get there. I just want everybody to be patient. But if you guys are looking for somebody to help you establish credit, I'm here. But those of you that have been establishing credit, now is the time to buckle down and start getting that credit card debt taken care of, right? Because 9 times out of 10, if you guys built credit, you guys got balances that you're carrying over to the next month. I try to talk to everyone that's on my platform, that send me comments, and it's this credit thing that I've been teaching. It's a very dangerous game, so I'm not gonna skirt my responsibility. If you guys are going out racking up a whole bunch of credit card debt, a little bit of it is on me, because I got to make sure that I keep telling you guys, hey, look, don't rack up a whole bunch of credit card debt unless you absolutely need to. If you lose a job, if you something where you're in sales and you don't have the means to make your house payment, or you're in a situation where medical situation and you have to find a way to get medication, absolutely that's the time to use your credit. That's just me. Absolutely, those are necessities. But to go out and spend $1,500 on presents, or $300-400 on a plane ticket, and carry that into the next month, that's not the time to do it, right? And so everyone, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. If you guys have any questions about credit, you can always reach out to me. Like I said, Kenny at CreditLiving.com. You can reach out to me via phone, 858-442-4498. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. You guys have a happy holiday season. Everyone stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.